Christopher Dale Goodwin wants to know, do I have any favorite Independence Day traditions? We have a little parade in our neighborhood that we watched for 3 years in a row, and I went to Burt Rutan's place up in Coeur d'Alene for probably 4 years in a row. I miss that tradition very much too. But generally, no. It's yesterday I had a chance to go to a Dodger game with a group of people, and that was a fun way to spend the 4th of July, but I don't, I'm afraid, sorry. Eric Blake wants to know, hey, Bill, this one's been bugging me since long before I even joined the TSL community. Some time ago on the lounge, you said the best kind of message film for our side is essentially a bait and switch. Present the left's POV as attractive initially, but over the course of the film reveal through the hero's arc what the truth is. I agree, but here's the problem. I've long noticed just how knee-jerk our side is with pop culture. Yeah, you bet. If the film's advertisements don't spell out the conservatism, they'll just look at the initial setup and go, oh, just more lefty propaganda. So how can we overcome this problem and get conservatives on board with our bait and switch stories? I don't really like the term bait and switch as much as I like camouflaged. Bait and switch implies that you're actually going to do something that promotes liberal values, and I don't think we ever really have to do that. But you can certainly camouflage the conservative message so that it's not visible. If people see it, then it's over. It doesn't work. It's just a piece of propaganda. That doesn't mean you can't tell story elements where the bad guys win some of the time. In fact, they have to win some of the time, because if the bad guys don't win some of the time, it's not a story. It's just a lecture, and nobody cares. Yeah, if you're going to write a series of sci-fi movies, let's say, you have to have times when evil seems to triumph. But that's not the same as pitching evil. I think the bigger answer, Eric, is that I don't care whether or not conservatives go and see it. They don't need convincing. If you make a movie or whatever piece of work that's designed to get liberals to change their minds and conservatives don't watch it, that's not a high-level problem as far as I'm concerned. The problem is the people who don't get the message. People in the choir already understand the whole Jesus thing, or else they wouldn't be going to church every week. So that's what I would say about that one. Bob Neef, what is your favorite TSL episode? Interesting question. I love the Pictures 1,000 Words one, the 1 and 2 word questions, John Boyd, 59 RK, and 100 was fun. Oh, that's a nice list. Thank you. The 5-word questions, 4-word questions, 3, 2, 1-word questions were fun. But my favorite one by far is the Common Sense Resistance episode, where it's the only one I did with no background lighting, did it like it was a pirate broadcast. It kind of did it almost in character for a lot of it. So that would definitely be my favorite, I think. Sometimes there's just a lot of them that are just, some shows just turn out great, and then there are shows like this that, nope. Yeah, sometimes you just, it's a question of the questions and the opening and the lead-in and everything else rolling together. And to be perfectly honest with you, Bob, I can't tell you. I can't differentiate them in my mind. Most people can't either. It's just one giant blur of like a valve leaking gas for most people. But yeah, I think the TSL one was cool because it was fun to do it kind of in character like that. Let's see.